Thank you, Kaitlynn, for joining us today with SCTV. And how are you doing?
I'm doing really well. There's only 16 days left of school, counting weekends. I have a countdown.
Nice, counting down. Ready to go. So just want to tell us a little bit about yourself to start with so we get to know who you are.
Okay, sure. So my name is Kaitlynn Little. I'm a senior and I'm majoring in English with like an emphasis in language and literature.
And what do you plan to do after you graduate with your major?
I really have no idea, but right now I'm leaning more towards like teaching abroad or just in some way using my major to like serve others and learn more about language and things.
And so teaching abroad, and so that will go into kind of what your internship is this summer, and you want to talk a little bit about that?
So right now I've been accepted to a little bit over 2-month internship in Southeast Asia, teaching English. So I'm really, really excited. It's something that I've always wanted to do.
What exactly will you be doing specifically? Like, you'll be teaching children, right?
Yeah, I'll be teaching middle school, and I'll actually be teaching 5 days a week, like either in the morning, the afternoons, or in the evenings, doing like kind of like cultural events so that like anyone can come, like, you know, the children's parents can come too, or like other community members. And it's gonna be a really life-changing experience, so I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be for them too. And so what exactly caused you to want to do something like this?
Yeah, well, I've had a lot of just role models in my life that have served overseas, volunteering, and I always thought that that was just really neat that they would do that, really noble, and I've always been interested in foreign cultures and foreign languages, and so now that I have the chance to do that, I'm going for it.
You're going to take it. That's awesome. And so I know it's been kind of a tough road to travel and in applying for internships, and do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Sure, yeah. So I was looking for a very specific kind of internship, one that would be over the summer, one that would be teaching English, one that, and, you know, be actual professional experience, and one that would be financially realistic. And even though I'd been looking for, like, researching, being interviewed with different internships since around October, things like no doors were opening until just recently, actually just in April, when a friend recommended this organization to me, and I applied and they accepted me. And so it's, yeah. And
so you have about roughly a month to raise enough money. So how much do you have to raise?
It's around $3,500. I have around $800 right now, so I'm really close to placing my plane tickets, hopefully this week.
And so how have you gone about trying to raise funds? Have you been reaching out to people?
Mostly just personal phone calls. Most of my friends and family knew that this was something I wanted to do for a while, so they've kind of been on this journey with me.
So basically personal connections, not so much like a Facebook ad or something.
Yeah.
And so you like that personal connectiveness?
Yeah, just so that like people can be a part of what I'm doing, and also I want to be able to like send out like a mass email to them while I'm there every few weeks or like every few days to keep everyone updated. And like as I learn, like I really would like to show everyone back home like what life is like there, and so that they can also appreciate the culture and the language and just the relationships that I'm building there as well. So
while you're connecting with those in Southeast Asia, you'll also be staying connected with those back home.
Yes.
And you'll be sharing your experiences. That's really cool.
Thanks.
And so how do you see this changing your life and the lives that you'll be impacting?
Well, you know, I don't really know for sure what's going to change. I think it will really, one of the main things will just help me not take things for granted. I know when I went on a volunteer trip to Peru a few summers ago, when I came back, I was so grateful for a lot of just the simple things in my life. And I just saw things differently as well, like relationships and also just like schooling and just, I don't know, just everyday activities. And I lived more in the moment as well. And yeah, I guess I'm just hoping for like a refocusing maybe in my life, just focusing on the things that matter, like relationships and like serving others in like however I can. And I'm excited. I'm sure there's a lot of things that I'm gonna learn that I have no idea what's coming, but yeah.
It'll be a good experience though.
Mm-hmm.
Be all part of a learning process and one you can share with people when you come back home.
Yes.
Yes, be awesome. And so, mentioning again, you said to be financially realistic, and so now that you have technically less than a month to raise this amount of money, for those watching and those seeing you and knowing you, how can they, if they want to give funds, how can they do that?
Basically, all funds will be collected through my church. So if anyone would like to support me, they can send a check in the mail to my church's address or visit my like GoFundMe website. And those will be probably linked below. So I really appreciate all the support.
Is there anything else you would like to tell anybody, to those watching?
Definitely, I think that like making this decision to go, there's just been a lot of people throughout my life who have like encouraged me in this direction and like just really supported me in like you know, my education with like English and teaching. And so I definitely like would not feel like, I guess, empowered to go do this without their support. And I think that this is so important to go serve others. And just, you know, even though it's a whole summer, like I can't imagine spending that time in any other way.
That's really cool. Thank you today for joining us. Thank you for your time and just have a good day.
You too.
Yeah, thank you.